Hey there, Libra, and welcome to your October 4th, 2021 General Tarot reading. We're going to look at your energies coming into this week, your challenges you might be facing, as well as some possible outcomes or actions you can do to hopefully work through that. We're going to clarify all those cards with a pop out there for you, and another pop out. We're going to clarify all those cards and tie everything off with an oracle card at the end, so you're going to want to stick around for the whole video to see all that. But thank you again for being here, Libra, and let's see what else we got here for you. All right, so got the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and we got Temperance. So that's Sagittarius energy. So you might have Sagittarius in your chart. If that's the case, let me know down below. But you're coming in a very balanced way. I'm really liking that. You're working hard, trying to make sure things, your goals are on point. You're trying to make sure, everything that you're working for is, what you want it to be, is what you are trying to, blah, blah, blah. I'm very tongue-tied here all of a sudden. No, it just feels like you're working hard, making sure that this is worth it, making sure you're on schedule, right? Making sure that you're working towards the Ten of Pentacles, which is ultimately what you would want here. Being at the Seven, you're very close. It's just making sure that you're on point there. We got the Two of Pentacles as well. Just you're kind of grinding away. Everything's in a good we're balanced here, but we're not winning, but we're not losing, right? With the Two of Pentacles, we're not losing ground, right? But we're not going anywhere either. So, excuse me. So we're good there. That's good, and we're working hard as well. So we're kind of in a holding position. We got the Temperance card here too. You're at least flexible and open here to some new suggestions. The Temperance card here, you can see that they're mixing here in the Two Cups, and that's sort of to represent you're being flexible, you're willing to try other solutions to your problems, right? Maybe you haven't found the right one, it's more experiment. What is it they say on Rick and Morty? Science is more art than science, right? It's kind of like that. I just feel like you're really, you're being flexible. At least you're not being closed-minded, trying to kind of bang your head against the wall until the wall falls over, right? You know what I mean? It's not like that. You're at least trying to work your way out of this here. So I like that. What else I like is we have the sun coming up over the mountains here in the distance, saying the sun is going to shine on you here. Happiness is coming in. So I like that. So you're working hard. You're working hard. We got a pop out for you. Working hard to get where you want. So let's see what might be challenging you here. What's kind of holding you in place, keeping you from going forward here. So let's take a look at that, Libra. All right. Got the Three of Cups. All three of you air signs have had the Three of Cups, and you're reading in some way or another. And we got the Hierophant here coming in, Taurus's card. And we got the Knight of Pentacles. Interestingly enough, Gemini also had the Knight of Pentacles in their challenge position. So maybe you want to give that a check out. And they also had the Three of Cups. As I said, all the air signs had the Three of Cups in the reading now. But we have the Hierophant here, sign of Taurus. You might be dealing with a Taurus at this time. If that's the case, let me know down below. That could be the person kind of holding you up here. Could be a teacher type person, like a professor, a teacher, or somebody maybe at a job, somebody who's supposed to train you, something like that. So just that might be the person who's kind of in your way here, kind of keeping you in place. Maybe they're not helping you out, or they don't have time to help you out, or they're not really teaching you anything new, so you're not progressing, right? With the Knight of Pentacles here as well, just really, you're moving. This is slow goings, right? And it's going too slow, right? It's agonizingly slow, right? We're not making any headway at all. It seems like we're at a standstill, which interestingly enough, the Knight of Pentacles, his horse is not moving. It's actually still, versus all the other knights. All the other knights' horses are in action. So it feels like here you might be a bit stagnant here. We also got the Three of Cups rather, and just representing sort of celebrations, your community. It kind of might feel to you like you're all alone here in this situation. They say no man is an island. Obviously, they mean man as in the race of man. Right? No human is an island. So you know what? It might not feel like your community is there to support you. But they are like they ultimately, your friends and family, if they are really really behind your back, or behind your back, backing you up rather, they want you to be happy, right? So even if it doesn't feel like they have your back at this time, they want you to be happy. So ultimately, they'd be glad that you're taking this path here. But yeah, it just feels like things are kind of crawling at a snail's pace. It's moving. It's like cold molasses moving across the flat Earth in the middle of winter, right? Like it's how slow we're going at this time, right? It just feels like that here. So let's see what we can do to kind of work through this here, Libra. So let's see what we got here for your outcome position. All right. Oh, we got all 3 cards just popped out. Look at that. You got all sorts of pop outs here. There you are, Libra, right there. You're stepping into your power. I love that. That's awesome. So that's your card, Libra, the Justice card. So yeah, that just means you're going to be coming out of this in a very strong position. I feel like maybe you're going to be seizing an opportunity here with the Page of Cups. That fish in his cup represents opportunities to be seized. If you ever see like fishing videos where the guy holds up the fish and then the fish squirms off the hook and gets back into the water and he's like, no, right? That can be what that fish represents. It's like opportunity that's here, but you have to seize it, right? So I feel like that's coming in for you in the future because you're going to be in a strong position once you get through this. 6 of Cups as well. Just gifts coming in for you too. Just a lot of like ton of opportunity above you here, and you're just in a very strong position, willing to accept it. So that's fantastic. Like that doesn't really tell us how you're going to work through this very well, but I feel like you're going to be in a strong position once you clear this. It might just be a case where you have to be patient. Aquarius had a very similar reading, where they had to be quite patient with theirs as well. So maybe you want to go give their reading a check out as well. They also had the 3 of Cups in their reading too. So there we go. Oh, you were also in their reading too. All you air signs are getting up in each other's business. I would not be surprised if we saw Gemini and Aquarius pop up in your clarifiers here. But we're going to get to those in just a moment. But thank you again for being here, Libra. You're going to want to stick around after the clarifiers. We're going to tie everything off with an oracle card here. But thank you again. Hope this has been resonating. Hope this has been helping you out. And let's get to your clarifiers, all right? So clarifying your energy, we got the Knight of Wands. We got the Page of Cups again. And we've got the 7 of Swords. All right, interesting. Okay, so Page of Cups again. That's kind of like a strong message here. I feel like you really are seizing opportunities here. I feel like you're very much in that space right now of like looking for opportunities, looking to seize them. Like I said with the Temperance card, you're being very flexible here, even though you're kind of in a standstill. You're still being very flexible and trying to work hard. So I like that. 7 of Swords, again, I can kind of feel like you're kind of all on your own. You're trying to do it all yourself. You might be kind of in a self-preservation mode where you're trying to protect yourself too at this time. And with the Knight of Wands, you're very much going after what you want. The Knight of Wands is the second fastest knight versus the Knight of Pentacles over here in your challenges is the slowest knight. So I feel like you really want to get up and go, right? And you're trying to do everything on your own. You're keeping your eye out for opportunities. You're being flexible. You're doing everything right. It's just kind of like kind of those things. Sometimes when you do everything right, we still, things still don't work out, right? It's not, and that's not anything to be ashamed of, right? Sometimes just things don't work out even if we do our best, right? It just wouldn't work out for anybody, It's like a roll of the dice, right? Once you roll the dice, you have no control over them, and whatever number comes up. It doesn't matter how, like, quote unquote lucky you are, right? But let's clarify your challenges. See what we can glean from this. Got the 7 of Wands coming up. Yeah, I feel like you feel like you're under attack here because you really want to get this thing done, but like nothing's working out. Like I said before here with the 3 of Cups, might be where your community, it feels like they're against you maybe. Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, Ace of Swords feels like you feel like no success is going to come from this. Like you feel like you're beating your head off the wall, right? Even though you are trying different opportunities, it feels like this just isn't working out. And Page of Pentacles as well here feels like those plans you initially thought up aren't going to be working out, right? That's why we're kind of at this standstill. It feels like, oh, everything I thought up and planned isn't working out. My family doesn't have my back. I'm not having success. Is this, am I doing this the wrong way? What's going on here, right? So let's clarify your outcome here. You're going to get through this. Like one way or another, you're going to get through this. And I feel like you're doing everything under your power. It's just, sometimes it's a timing thing, right? So let's take a look, see what we got. We got clarifying you. We got the Ten of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this is going to end very quickly. You're going to be getting through this in a hurry. Five of Wands. Yeah, you're going to be in self-improvements, so that's awesome as well. And the Hierophant coming up again. Yes, the teacher is going to come to your side here at the end. Yeah, yes, I like this. So the Hierophant coming up again, that's very strong. Repeating cards are always very strong. As I said, we have the Page of Cups repeating here too. Yeah, you just keeping your eye open for opportunities and stuff. I feel like this isn't going to last long, right? With the Ten of Swords represents a quick ending, right? It can be something that's over like a Band-Aid getting ripped off, right? Be over in a hurry. Five of Wands can represent conflict, but it can also represent self-improvement as well. So I feel like where we're talking about a teacher here with the Hierophant might be holding you up. I feel like, yeah, this is going to be, you're going to move into self-improvement, and where you're coming in so strong, where you're down here with the Justice card, again, in your resolution side of things, that's you becoming stronger. So fantastic. And the Hierophant appearing in here again as well, I feel like just represents this teacher, this professor, this trainer, whoever this is, this Hierophant is going to be on your side. Like things aren't going to last for long. Like you're not going to be stagnating for much longer here. It's going to come to an end rather quickly. I feel like they're going to see all the hard work you've been putting in, right? They're going to see that you've been being strong this whole time despite things not going your way. And they're going to be like, all right, I need to reward you. You've been going through the ringer here. I need to, show you. They don't want to lose you. I feel like the Hierophant doesn't want, if this is a job or something like that, the Hierophant doesn't want to lose you. Or if they're a teacher or something, they don't want you to quit their class because they haven't had the time to deal with you, right? So let's get into your Oracle card here. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much, Libra. Thank you. I hope this has been resonating with you. I hope this has been clicking on some level. Hope this has been helping you out. But we got for you the brown. Take time out. Look at that. The brown bear spirit saying it all, right? Take some time out, right? You might need to just take a pause here. You've been working hard and doing everything, running yourself ragged. You might need to just kind of realize that maybe they're taking the time out, or you need to kind of to yourself take your time out here, Libra. That way you can go at this with full strength, right? It might be just a case where you need to take a break after a bit, pause, just kind of hold off for a little bit, kind of rest up, recover, and then go back at it with some fresh attitude, fresh eyes here. And that might be what gets it, right? That Hierophant, it might be a case where you keep trying to communicate with them in different ways, right? You might be like, hey, I can work anytime with you. I can see you after class, or I can see you after such and such time, after work, whatever, doesn't matter, and stuff. And maybe that's what you need to do when you take time out. It's like take time out of your schedule and be like, okay, well, if they won't help me in class or at work, it's like maybe after work they can help me out. Maybe after class they can help me out. Something like that. And I feel like that'll kind of end things quickly here. So that's awesome, Libra. So thank you so much for being here. You want to help out the channel, you can hit that like button down below. You can subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, if you like what I do. You can also check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos too after this one. Thank you again for being here, Libra, and I will see you in the next video.